Hey guys, I'm up in Northern Ontario. I'm on Adam's property, Adam Craig Outdoors, and I'm with Zachary Fowler. Today we're catching and cooking duck. Find out how I caught this duck in this video. I'm gonna cook them up. Morning everybody, you got Adam Craig here, Adam Craig Outdoors. He's gonna be our guide for today. You gonna bring your gun?
No.
Come on, bring your gun.
Just the 410 in case we see a grouse.
I want more things to die so I can eat them. No?
No.
Can't convince you?
No, it's locked. Too
All
easy to go and
so
get it.
Adam's gonna be our guide. He's got a pond out back here. Did a bear hunt a while back. Was not successful, but it was fun to be out here for 6 days and stare at the woods. But you did a lot of work for that bear hunt too, which was annoying. And then turns out somebody else probably shot it.
I'm not sure.
Disappeared.
Disappeared, yeah.
Yeah, but you got 30 or 40 geese landing here yesterday, so hopefully they all land here today. We'll probably be able to randomly shoot one of them. Yeah. Because we're awesome shooters.
Oh, I'm sure you can get a couple. We'll set the decoys up fairly close.
I wouldn't count on it.
Oh, yeah.
You never know. Yeah, I'm a terrible wing shooter, but I'm working on it. And got Zach Fowler here with me too. But we're gonna take the buggy out and yeah, hopefully get some food. That's the plan. I'm still on day 8 of the Wilderness Living Challenge. I have not eaten a modern food yet. Any modern food. I actually packed in some of our leftovers so we might make a short lunch fire. Yep. You won't want to eat it.
What do you got?
It's bear fat, bear meat. That's it. The stew.
It's just living on
the bear? It's just fair bear. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. We ate a whole bear's worth of bear fat. Ooh. Wow. This will be lunch. This is leftovers from the Wilderness Living Challenge. So I'm going to see if I can do a day 8. If I last till 3, it's official. That's my lunch here. Oh, there you go. You want to look at it? Open up and look at it. Tell me see what you think.
Does it have like veggies and stuff?
No.
Why? What the hell's wrong with you guys? Get vegetables.
We couldn't find vegetables. They don't grow.
It doesn't look great, but I mean, I'm sure once it's... No.
It's solid.
It's dead.
Solid.
It's solid.
Thanks.
You need vegetables, dude.
My shotgun that rides shotgun, 870 Express. And then loaded up with steel shot. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. Get all the shots, man.
Get it all. Get it all while tapping. You don't miss anything.
Oh, get a piece of wood going in.
He's got a wood. No cameras.
And Adam's like, stupid YouTubers.
No, I get it.
He gets it. Adam has a YouTube channel too. You can check it out. Adam Craig Outdoors. Link will be down below, of course. It's homesteading and trapping and fishing and hunting and all that good stuff.
Yeah, a little bit of everything outdoors.
Yeah, mixed bag.
And I think we're good.
Good to go. So Adam's out there tossing some decoys. I know next to nothing about duck and goose hunting, like next to nothing. I can aim a gun in certain locations and pull the trigger. That's all I know about hunting geese and waterfowl, but this year is something I really wanted to learn because it's one of my weaknesses, so I want to make sure that I work on those weaknesses. So he's setting up some kind of duckish pattern. He told me he was going to put a C pattern. He said the ducks hang out in this little bay here. We actually jumped a few ducks, but they're obviously too far to shoot, and he said don't spook them, they'll come back and land and we might get a shot at them. He said the geese typically fly from this area over here, and then there's a clump of grass you may or may not be able to see out here. It's not that important, but he said they'll tend to land around that and they'll nest there as well, but they're obviously not nesting in the fall here. Got some heavy steel. Can only use steel for waterfowl because they're shooting over the water, so you can't use lead. And I got a brand new fresh box. try to see if I can get this camera to be the right way when I aim and shoot, because it wants to tilt. And Adam and Zach are out there now, set up the decoys. I got ASAT camo. They're not paying me to say anything nice about the camo. I love the camo, and I asked them for some and they sent it to me, so I love it. Okay, I'm looking forward to getting into some deer hunting with this. It's been a while since I've been able to manage to get one. I got a beanie and a full face mask. I'll put those on a little bit later just to get into full duck goose mode. They will never spot me with this stuff. This stuff's pretty cool. It's like, it's not meant to look like a leaf or anything. It's just meant to break up your silhouette. So when an animal looks at you, it basically thinks it's looking right through you. It's more in tune with how wild animals camouflage themselves. So you think of like you know, a leopard or a cheetah. They have spots, and it's to break up their outline so that when a prey animal looks at them, they look right through them and they don't see the animal for what it is. So that's the premise behind this stuff.
That's good. Good? Yeah.
That's about all I know.
That's good enough. Alright guys, we had one shot at a geese, didn't happen, so I'm gonna have to eat my spoils, which is stew. So Adam made a nice little fire in his cabin here. This is off-grid cabin. Pretty cool little A-frame, I guess you'd call it. It's got a pitched roof and all that stuff. Pretty neat. Neat little property here. So yeah, I actually get to eat a worm this morning, which is nice. So just got that burning on the stove. So I'm gonna eat that, and then after I eat this and we shoot the, you know, have a warm drink and all that good stuff, I think I'll weigh out as an official day 8 weigh out, find out if I actually lost or gained weight again on the 8th day. So you got a bonus 7th day and an 8th day now. But I weigh out sometime in the afternoon. That'll be a full complete day 8. And I have lots of food I can keep eating, but I don't see any point to keep eating. I think the experiments run through, and we got a good data set as far as what it would look like to live off of wild foods in northern Ontario. This looks ridiculous. Got headphones for ear protection. I got the GoPro on my head. I got hood on. That's better. That's not so tight. Alright, so I decided to come back out here with Adam from Adam Craig Outdoors. And we thought I'd give it a second shot. Zach Fowler went home, but no birds are moving. Ah, they're higher. Ah! Ah! Tell me. Oh, got one. Nice. One.
Yeah.
Good job. Guys shooting.
Good work, boy. Load up your gun.
Okay.
Keep an eye on that. And we'll grab the canoe, because if we don't go and get it, we'll never find them.
Okay. There's for all our efforts. We got one duck. Lots of work for one duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cook them up and make them into some food. One duck for all that work. That it's not always a success out here. Do a lot of trying, and sometimes you get some food, but it'll make a snack for me. I'll cook it up and eat it. So there's our bird, and Adam's gonna clean it up for me. Always, when you have a trapper and a guy who spends a lot of time dressing out animals, it's nice to see how other people do it. The shaving sharp?
Yeah. That's with the knife sharpener.
Oh, the one I gave you, the work sharp.
Work sharp.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good sharpener.
I like it.
Yeah, that was my gift for having you chop some beavers for us.
I'm impressed with it.
Small gift, but
that works.
Yeah, it's nice to get a little toy or something.
Absolutely.
All right, show me how this knife works.
So I like to start by just getting the feathers out of the way from the breast area. They come off pretty easy. Pluck them out. And then you can see the breastbone.
How much meat are we going to get off this thing?
Very little. Not a lot of meat, but it'll be some tender.
Yeah, just a little handful of meat to fry up.
Yeah.
Cool. That's the one breast. They'll do the same thing on the other side.
Yep.
Cool. Let's see how big that is for perspective. It's about it's still warm. That's how you know it's fresh. Put the size of your palm. You can make a pillow out of that.
Yeah.
You had enough of it. So there's 1 and 2 pieces of breast meat. That's about as much protein as you want to eat in a meal anyway. So obviously that's not a lot of meat, but ideally you get a lot of birds, and then rather than do it like this, I mean, this is nice too. A lot of people actually just straight up do this because there's not that much meat on the legs and all that, and have a bunch of birds and put them in the pot, and the ducks can get like 3 or 4 times as big as this one. So, but when they're on the wing and they're flying by, you don't know how big they are, and you have to make a decision pretty quick. So you don't get to pick and choose. Anyway, we're gonna go fry this up and have a bite. All right, guys, we got a fire going here. Collected a little bit of my bear broth from before, so I'm gonna dump that in a pan, and then we can throw a duck inside and cook it up and eat it. Even though it's not a lot, we're gonna do it anyway. Toss the duck in, go for a swim again. All right, let's give this duck a try. This is a hard-earned duck. 2 mornings. 2 mornings for 2 bites. Pretty good. Not sure I made my calories back on it, but in fact I know I didn't make my calories back on it. But it was a good adventure. If you guys get a chance to go with your buddies and shoot some things, go shoot some things. Alright guys, I'm out. As always, you can subscribe, I don't care. Subscribe to Adam Craig, he cares. Subscribe to Zach Fowler, he cares. Alright, see you later. See you in the next one. Hey guys, I'm just at my mom's house. I want to do a final 8th day way out. This morning I went for a goose hunt with Adam Craig. And if you're watching right now and you haven't watched season 4 of the Wilderness Living Challenge, stop right now because there's going to be a spoiler. I'm going to weigh myself out for on the 8th day. I want to figure out how well I did overall. I want to confirm my weight and all that good stuff. So I'm just unpacking right here right now. You can see all my junk here. I am at my mom's, and this is what I use for a base camp before I go in the wilderness. So this morning I went for goose hunt. I just ate a little bit of broth this morning. I didn't have too much to drink, but I'm curious to see if This is the first time I've ever gone 8 days eating only wild foods. Last night when I came home, I didn't eat anything. Zach had a little bit of jerky that made him out of the competition because you're not allowed to eat any modern source foods at all. I didn't eat any. I held out because I wanted to go 8 days. This is the longest I've ever gone. Actually, 7 days was the longest I've ever gone before this. I think before that was 6. So I'm pushing the envelope. So the real key is like, what's sustainable here? How far can we go with this? So I'm gonna weigh myself. I'm gonna come over here to the tripod. I have written down my start weight was 140.8 or 140.4, 140.4 or 140.8 as per the initial weigh-in, and that's because the scale wasn't working super correctly here. So let's tilt this down. I'm gonna keep this all one shot. Let's see what I weigh. I'm gonna do final layout here. And that's 140 even. So that means I lost between 0.4 and 0.8 pounds. Double check it here. 140. So that's between 0.4. So that's between 0.4 and 0.8 pounds. Now the point of me doing one extra day is to show you, if you saw Santa Claus back there, it's not Christmas time. My mom has Santa stuff all the time. Anyway, the point of the challenge is to say that this is a sustainable diet. This can continue indefinitely. And the point of it is to look at the diet that we ate. So if we have a problem with our modern food chain system, what are you going to go look for? Protein? No, you're not going to look for protein. What you're going to look for is fat. Fat is crucial. Fat is what made the difference this season. It wasn't carbohydrates, although carbohydrates would have helped a lot. I just ate apples. So getting the fats is critical, not the protein. Finding fats is key. It's key. It's what kept our weight up the entire time.